Hello, everybody. I am Mr. 901, Tommy Jackson, official maestro of content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, and welcome back to your number one spot for all World of Mayhem news and info. And today, we're trying to get a jump on it. That's right. I'm trying not to wait till the end of the month to give you last month's top 10 favorite tunes of mine. We're doing it right now. That's right. Now, keep in mind, this is just my personal top 10 list, really not in any particular order. It's just who I had the most fun playing with during the month of September. Now, I will tell you that already October looks like there's going to be some changes to this list because there's some fun coming. But without further ado, let's jump into this top 10. All right, so first thing first, I would like to put up an honorable mention. Now, I know I said in no particular order, but before we get into the 1 through 10s, the 10 through 1s, we're going to do an honorable mention and have a little fun. So this honorable mention goes to Cannonball Coyote. That's right. I think there is a ton of potential in this tune. We don't have the full circus team, but I have been given several screenshots from all over the interwebs and from the Jack's Army where this guy is making teams attack up, go out the wham. And I had fun playing with Cannonball in the cases. I've been kind of mixing him in and out of my farm guys team just to have a little fun, and it has been that. It's been fun. I think this tune has a lot of potential. We don't know about the team yet, but when that team's complete, of course, we'll be going through it with you. So honorable mention goes to Cannonball Coyote. All right, it's number 10. He's a fireman. Yes, he is. Yes, I know. Ever since Fireman Bugs came out, you're like, well, Tommy, he makes the list every time. Well, yeah, because him and his wild hose attack is awesome. You know, if you need somebody just to go in and scrape the scrubs off the board for you, Fireman is always a good one. And let's not forget that professional team. Really nice. Number 10, Fireman Bugs. Number 9. All right. If Star Pharaoh Marvin isn't on your top 10 list, it's because you don't have him unlocked. That could be the only reason, because even at the lowest of low levels, this guy wrecked nerds. In fact, we took just Star Pharaoh Marvin, shout out to Pink Bunny, part of the Jack's Army, through the Acme R&D just by himself this past week. We just let him go in there and auto by himself, every level. Didn't have to play one of them because he is that amazing. Star Pharaoh Marvin, I think he might be making the list every time unless somebody dethrones him. And get it, pun intended. Anyway, number 9, Star Pharaoh Marvin. Number 8, Countess Penelope. That's right, she's so awesome that dogs are barking. Talk about potential. Talk about wrecking nerds. Talk about a linchpin of a team. You're talking about Countess Penelope, this aristocrat team, and I believe I told you guys that it looked pretty mean in the previews. I think we're finding out just how mean it is. So Countess Penelope definitely making the list at number 8. Number 7. Another Penelope. That's right. It's her. DPP. That's right. Not confused with Diamond Dallas Page, but Dread Pirate Penelope. The pirate team, and I'm still not sold on Deck Swab Dogwater yet, but I really do like her attacks in combination with Seagoing Sam, with Barrel Hawk Henry. They're a lot of fun, and I've had a lot of fun playing with them so far, so definitely on the list. Dread Pirate Penelope. Number 6, Athena Petunia. Yes, just about every time there's going to be one of my divine. And the reason Athena is here is because I owe Athena an apology. I do. I'm sorry, Athena. I apologize because I did not think that she was as important as she is to that divine team. If you have a stout Athena, and you know that you're going to be taunting with her, she is going to be the one on your team more times than not that has the lowest amount of health. Therefore, Anubis can kill her. Therefore, Henry can bring her back. Bada boom, bada bing. Robert is your father's brother. Athena Petunia, definitely an important part of that team. And the cool thing is, this is one of the divine members that you can use somewhere else if you want to. And she's going to stack up just nice. She's got cleansing. She's got some health. She can taunt for days and take tons of damage and just stay there and sustain. So she was definitely making the list. Athena Petunia. And now to number 5, Conqueror Tach. Look, it's no secret that the Imperials are a really nice team. I don't think that's a secret. Conqueror Tach is really fun to me because not only can you take a little pressure off of the team if you have to, but his attacks are pretty dadgum serious. I mean, he's got an AoE that it's really, really nice to have when it comes down to it, because if you look at the rest of that team, not a whole lot of AoE action happening on that team. And sometimes, you know, that's what you need to either get you going or to finish something off. And I've had a lot of fun playing with the Imperials. I really do like Conqueror Tach, so he definitely made the list at number 5. Now, on to number 4, El Espectro. That's right. Look, you can see I've only got him at 4.3. It's not like I have a whole team for him. We don't even know how good he's going to be. So you're probably asking yourself, well, Tommy, why'd he make the list? Because he's a wrestling toon and I own a wrestling company, 901 Wrestling. Shameless plug there. But yes, because he's a wrestling toon and because he's the first member of a wrestling team and because wrestling is near and dear to my heart, I had a lot of fun seeing his animations, seeing how he was going to look, seeing how these different attacks and his kit actually works, and just speculating on how the rest of the team would work. So making my list, El Espectro, that wrestling Toro, at number 4. And number 3, who could it be? Who could it be? Oh, another Toro. That's right. Look, I tried to make this list about half legendaries, about half not. And if I'm putting legendaries on the list, I have to put Lunartoro. In my humble opinion, still one of, if not the best tanks in the game, because not only can he absorb damage, not only once he ascends is he also healing the rest of the team every time he does his basic, but he can also get rid of all the buffs on the other side if he's ascended. And even if he's not, it's still putting debuffs on that team. A very, very good tank in Lunartoro. So he had to make the list right there at number 3. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Number 2. Oh, Dunker Tweety. Could it be? Could it be Dunker Tweety? Yes. And listen to me on this one. The reason Dunker Tweety made my list is simply because the way that my particular Toon squad is built right now. It's not set up to be fully, like nobody's fully maxed out. We don't have anybody tuned up out the wham just yet. But what I have noticed is with Dunker Tweety, you can take one of his first 2 abilities. Right out of the gate, you can get the ball to LeBron. And now you're having some fun because you open up, bam, you got a big AoE. Bam, the ball gets passed. You hit his second special ability, and then not only does he grab the ball, attack, but then everybody assists and gets that ball right before they do, and guess where it ends up? Back in LeBron's hand again. So I've been having a lot of fun with the Toon Squad team because you've been able to use them in towers. So what I'll do is I'll take the Toon Squad dunkers in, and I'll just run them through until they're all dead. That usually will get me 3 or 4 floors. So I've been having a lot of fun with at least the dunker side of the Toon Squad, and the reason I think is because of Dunker Tweety. So he had to make the list for me, and right there with all of his little arms, okay, the animation's a little janky on his little fluttering. It looks like he's got 12 arms, but guess what? I've had a lot of fun playing with him and that team. So he made the list right there at number 2. And then we're down to the last one. Who's it gonna be? You probably already guessed it, but here he goes. Number 1, Hillbilly Hair dancing around and playing that fiddle like he just don't care. Look, I can just about put Hillbilly Hair on any team, and he has usefulness. Now, if that's not a tune that makes a top 10 list, I don't know what is, apparently. I can take Hillbilly Hair and I can just throw him with my other top 3 max rank tunes, and they're going to go in there and they're going to wreck nerds and they're going to sustain, and he's going to be able to take taunt off. Or I could throw him with my farm guys, and then he's got some extra synergy in there and he's still doing the same thing. Couple that with some spike palms and whoo doggies. Hillbilly Hair is doing his thing out there. And that's why he's on my list. That's why he's consistently made my list since he's been out. I feel, just in my opinion right now, probably the best all-around useful healer in this game. And there you have it. Just a quick one, but we wanted to make sure we got it out in time for you guys to take a look at. There is your top 10 tunes for September that I enjoyed playing with. Let me know in the comments down below. Was your list similar? Is it different? Let me know who your top 10 are in the comments. And remember, guys, we do stream on Twitch, and now we're streaming on YouTube every Tuesday, every Friday on YouTube, Twitch all the other days of the week. And if you have not done so already, I do not know what you're waiting for, because this is the #1 spot for World of Mayhem info and news. Hit that old sub button. Bang the hell out of that bell so that you're always notified for another Talking Tommy video and you don't miss out on any new news. That's right, new news. And hey, while you're here, throw a like on that thing while you're at it. It helps the channel out. And until next time, guys, by now you ought to know what to do, but we're going to say it anyway, just to you. Stay loony! And we're going to catch you down the top 10 road.